Accident Investigation Bureau has commenced investigation into the mishap. In a release by the agency's spokesman, Tuji Oketumbi, says the body is soliciting assistance from the public in form of video clips, relevant evidence, or information that can assist with the investigation of the accident. On its part, the operators of the helicopter Kurum Aviation, also in a statement signed by its management, said as soon as it received news of the accident, it informed the aviation authorities. Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Hakeem Dumosu, was also at the accident scene. He said nobody in the building or in the vicinity was injured. Aviation analyst Olumide Ohunayo joins us now to discuss the mishap. Also, we have our correspondent Uche Okoro joining us live from Port Harcourt for more updates on this development. Let me begin with the aviation analyst. We spoke earlier with the spokesperson of the Accident Investigation Bureau, who categorically stated that no black box was recovered at the scene of that accident. He mentioned that the Bell 206 do not even come with flight recorders. What do you consider to be the standard operation with helicopters and flight recorders?
Well, like the AIB man said, that particular aircraft does come with a black box, and it's still they come with a black box. That could not stop them from proceeding with all the procedures for investigating an accident that just happened. I must commend the pilot for taking necessary steps, even when he knew the aircraft was in trouble, getting fuel and ensuring that at the time the aircraft was going to touch them, it was in a place whereby there was minimal damage to property and lives on ground. Unfortunately, we lost all the three members on board that aircraft. My condolences to the family and to the aviation family in general.
Absolutely. The Bureau says that it's still investigating the cause of that particular accident. But what do you think we need to do differently at this time, given what transpired earlier today?
Well, I think everybody, from the investigation bureau to the airline, the operator itself, and the regulator, everybody came out as appropriate. They were on ground to have their, and the operator has already announced to the and informed the relevant agencies which is the procedure. So we must commend the industry for early to approach any blame. Really, it's too any blame to any. Must wait for what the investigator has to tell us after the investigation. Don't can be sure that the IB will come up with something good that will help the industry in Nigeria, in particular, and the industry in general. It has something to do with the cap itself. They will do this and tell the so they can issue it whatever that is necessary. But right now, before you know that the job of the AIB is just to ensure that they investigate and the occurrence, and that's the stage we are in. But the only other thing I could say today is that was the number of the crowd there. They were more interested in using their phones to record events, and rather than giving the responders enough space to get close to the scene of the crash. And when they were bringing out those pilots who were victims, and the next thing we were all seeing it on the social media even before the family were
to see video of the dead flooding the internet. We gathered that the pilot, prior to that crash, emptied the fuel of the helicopter. Do you consider that a standard practice? And what could have happened if that did not take place?
Like I said before, that was very professional of him, because in doing that, he has reduced incidents of fire, and that's why you notice that when the aircraft actually touched ground, there was no fire, and that reduced the victims of fatalities that would have occurred if there had been fire in that residential area. And then looking at the pilot again, he chose his spot. He deliberately not to get onto the roof of the house or landed on the road, but they just chose the place whereby it would be safe enough to reduce casualties. And I think I commend him and his team.
Analyst Olumide Ohunayo, thank you for joining us tonight.